Hello and welcome to another World of Tanks replay video with me, Sir 10 Death. This one's got me a bit excited. It is the LT Light Tank 15 mission, finally successful, and I used the Type 62. Now I'm using this video for two reasons. One, because it actually shows what I did to get this mission done, but also because it's a little bit of a way of showing off the Type 62, which I suspect may well appear in the calendar, the advent calendar, in the next few days, because we are almost at Christmas 2017 and there's about 7 or 8 days of the calendar left, and I think this may well appear. Now I've been struggling to do this mission for quite some time. I'm the first person to admit that I am much more of a TD and heavy player, and I'm not much of a light player at all. And I'd been doing it all wrongly. I'd been trying to use a lot of passive scouting. I'd been trying to sneak into places where I could be hide in a bush and do lots of spotting. This, by the way, is LT-15 for the second set of missions for the T-28 HTC. And I decided instead this time to adopt a different approach, to go for a highly mobile vehicle that's got coated optics on it. Got a nice shot in the move there, and spot that E25. Now this starts very badly. I do manage to light a few people up. I get to a spot I wanted to go to on this map, which is quite a good place to get to with a light tank. If you've got speed to get there and you've got optics on, you can do a bit of lighting of people for your opposition. It's already made those guys on the hill back up. But I've taken a bit of damage, and there's certainly people that know that I'm here. There's heavy tanks around this corner. There's an IS over there, and I'm just trying to keep them lit up, and I'm hoping, and yep, do a shot on him. He's a big one on me. Already I've lost 3/4 of my hit points, but the LT-15 mission is to do a combined total of 4,000 damage, either myself or by spotting and allowing others to do damage. And my intention here is by using optics just to pop out, keep people lit up, and hope that my team go to work. Now, the number of times in the past I've been so frustrated doing this is unbelievable. The number of times I've managed to light up a lot of opposition and nobody's actually shot them. So I was just trying to play this. I do like the Type 62, by the way. I've taken to really quite enjoying this tank. It's a nice blend, I find, the Chinese special premium tank of mobility, gun handling. It's not got great gun depression. It's got a little bit of armor as well, and I actually think it looks really nice. But yeah, I found that I was really going to have success with this mission with one of two tanks. This one, or another one I'll hopefully be reviewing in the next few days, which is another special tank, the AMX 1357. For one reason, because both of those tanks have got extremely high camo ratings, and I think the whole concept of not being seen very much is the way forward for some of these missions that involve a lot of spotting. So what I'm doing here is I've done a little bit of damage so far, but I've actually done well over 1,000 spotting damage. I managed to get another shot at the top of that IS, just back up while I reload. And the team are actually doing a sound job here. I'm not taking credit for what's going on, because we're winning 5-0, and I'm just thinking to myself, really, I'd love to do this mission one day. And to be honest, I haven't tried this mission thousands of times or anything like that. I'm not that bad a player. But I actually found that I had no problem getting the medium, heavy, TD and SPG missions done quite quickly. And essentially I've been stuck on this mission for a couple of years. Although, as I say, because I don't really play light tanks very often, I haven't really tried it that much. But I have probably had to go, I don't know, maybe 40 or 50 times, and I just kept getting either no success or getting so close but not quite there, and maybe managed to get 3,500 combined damage. But yeah, as I said earlier at the beginning of the video, I suspect very much, in my opinion, and I have no reason for this other than it's happened in the past, that this tank will appear in the shop this week. And some of you might be thinking, should I get it, should I not? Well, it shows off what it can do. It's mobile, it's small, it's got high camo factor, it's got a nice gun on it, and if I'm honest as well, I think it looks really nice. A friend of mine who's featured in a couple of my videos, Waffy, he has gone further down the Chinese light tank line. He's gone for the WZ-132, and he loves them. He absolutely loves his 131 and his 132. He swears by them. He, in his opinion, says that they're the best light tanks in the game at that tier. Possibly as you go beyond that, possibly as you go up into tier 9 and 10, maybe not so. There's a strong argument that the tier 10 T100 Russian one is considered one of the better ones at that tier, but I think at tier 7 and 8 the Chinese ones take a lot of beating. Myself personally, this is just my opinion, I found that I quite like the German tier 7, the Speer Panzer SP1C, which featured in one of my earlier videos. I have major problems personally with the French ones, with the autoloaders, generally speaking, and that's probably just my playstyle. They don't suit me very much. The American ones, in theory, I quite like, but they have terrible camo rating. Those Walker Bulldogs and the likes are massive, big machines, and that's why they, yeah, people like them for the guns, but they're not exactly light tanks. They're more like small mediums, in my opinion. Anyway, this game's already winding towards an end, and I've realised here, I'm thinking to myself now, I think I might have hit the 4,000. Now I actually make a massive mistake right at the end here. I go a little bit YOLO and think, if I can just get one more shot at this guy, I've definitely done the 4,000. I'll be certain, I'll be certain, I'll be certain. So I'm pushing and pushing and pushing, and I make a catastrophic mistake here because I miscalculate that Leo can actually do that much damage in a single shot, and of course he does. He finishes me off. I actually get a bit more damage anyway because I inadvertently lit up their two arties over there in the bottom corner. So I'm still now, as you can see, getting some spotting damage for other people polishing off those arties. There we are. So we've just done, I've got 15, 15-5, and I'm thinking, have I done this? Have I finally done this mission? Victory. My heart was beating. The tension's unbearable. I have to go and have a look. I'm waiting to go into the garage. Am I going to get some mission that suggests I haven't done it after all? Oh, yes! And there it is. There is. Congratulations. You now own the T28 HTC and can start Operation T55A. Now I got a bit excited at this point. I'll cut to the chase here because I was busy typing messages into my clan chat saying, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. Getting very excited. It wasn't a stunning game. It was an okay game, but it shows one of the ways you can, or one of the suggested vehicles you can use to maybe help you get through these missions. It also did quite a lot of credits as well, 80,000 credits. So I'm pretty pleased with that. So yeah. In my opinion, if the Type 62 becomes available this week, it's possibly worth picking up if you like tank play, or if you're trying to get these missions done and you really want a tank that will serve you well, I would recommend it. It's been a quick video and I hope you enjoyed it, but please do subscribe and stay tuned. I'll keep more coming. Thank you very much.